Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. How are you? I absolutely forgot my cuppa, so we're going to slap me today. But you can still go and get yours. Remember, we can pause the video. And hopefully you've got one. I forgot mine. Very silly today. How is everyone? I feel like I'm being a little bit too serious with those on. However, it does stop the glare, and you can buy them online. They're UV protection glasses, and they're absolutely brilliant for when you're looking at the screens, like on your computer or your phone. Ooh, divine masculine. He's kind of ready to go. I've got some twin flame advice. Thinking, feeling, and doing. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So just bear with me as I get the cards ready. Thinking, feeling, doing with some advice for twin flames. How is everyone? I hope you're doing well. The Lionsgate energies are still kind of hanging around until the 13th of August. So you might still feel a little bit weird, which is completely normal. Ooh. Divine feminine. I can see that you're thinking of union and commitment with your divine masculine. It's a very beautiful energy, actually. It's a kind of a little bit of a dreamy energy. You know, he's my knight in shining armor. This is cup full of love, Charlie. You see, he's going to bring this cup to you. That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're thinking about. You're thinking of this romantic ideal of your divine masculine. The divine masculine, let's go to him now and see what he's been thinking about, because I feel for some of them there's this need to replenish themselves because they've been a little bit off balance. They are thinking about the twin flame journey, and in their karmic life there has been some trickery going on. They may have been hurt by some people around them. There may have been some deception, and your divine masculine may not be aware of this, or he's recently found out about it. Okay, that's a very dark card. The green representing jealousy or envy, perhaps. And I'm not liking this energy at all. Okay. He's thinking... I've used a different deck for divine masculine, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, this is emotional Eric. You know, the guy that's turned around looking at the black rock. In this deck, the Eight of Cups is a little bit different. It's more about disillusionment and the need to begin thinking that there can be achievement and there can be hope. So he's kind of trying to change his own thinking. I also feel that his thoughts are on this deception that occurred to him with the Magician in reverse here. This deception that just happened in the recent past. He's wondering why and how this was planned against him. He's not sure why people would be so mean or manipulative or deceptive. Divine Feminine has also a little bit more going on with her thinking space. She wants a celebration, and it's not happened yet. She feels a little bit left out in the cold, and so she's kind of trying to hurry her Divine Masculine up with communication. It's like, I kind of miss him, you know. Where is Mr. Dreamy Pants when you want him? We want Rushing Roger to gallop on in. Even if it's just a quick message, it'd be better than nothing, right? Yeah. Okay. So Divine Feminine is feeling as though her Divine Masculine perhaps may be a little bit annoyed with something in his karmic life. She is feeling like she's had to put this twin flame journey on the back burner a little bit because he's been in this paused energy here. You know, the Lionsgate brought this weird kind of energy. It's kind of dreamy, kind of anxious, kind of new, kind of old, kind of, you know, it's like the full moon energy and a new moon energy all in one. Because it's kind of really intense like a full moon energy, but then it's kind of fresh and new and exciting like a new moon energy. So it's interesting. Divine Feminine is feeling a little bit as though she's left out in the cold though. Not just left out in the cold, but feeling as though she's doing this journey alone. She doesn't want to be doing the journey alone. She wants to be doing it with the man, the masculine of her dreams. Okay. Divine Masculine is feeling as though his power has been taken away here. He's been overthinking this deception that occurred. Perhaps a woman, a karmic woman, did something to him or spoke to him. But he's got this on his mind. He's finding it difficult to be in this dreamy, loving energy right now because of what's happened. The action space of Divine Feminine is kind of still in this dreamy energy a little bit. She's spending time imagining her Divine Masculine. This is Friends with Benefits Charlie with his big erection here, right? She wants him. She wants him. She's kind of ready. She's kind of like, you know, if he showed up on my doorstep tonight, I feel like it would solve all my problems. Because without him, I feel alone. Perhaps even afraid. Many Divine Feminines are in relationships with other karmics that don't give them much joy. So we'll call this one Crying Camilla. But there is hope here with the roses, okay? She's blanketing herself with the idea of the masculine, the romance. I don't know. I think this is going to be Romantic Roger. I'm going to keep changing his name. The other day he was Sven, I think. You see, all of this mental conflict that the Divine Feminine has, if she imagines her beautiful divine masculine coming in with love and passion, then she can blanket herself from her own karmic life. Wow. Wow. So it's like this Neptune energy that she can get herself in. She'll still be doing her third dimensional reality world. But when she has a moment to herself, I feel like she's closing her eyes and imagining just how good it will feel when she can be with her divine masculine. And that's a very beautiful energy, that she takes solace in him. So the divine masculine's action space is this feeling of holding on, trying to get back to balance because of this overthinking here. They've got the same card in the action space here. There's a mirroring going on with the Nine of Swords. He's overthinking, she's overthinking. And of course, Spirit are here to say, despite what's going on in each other's world separately from one another, you are the same soul. This is a love and an understanding between two people that will last forever. An unbreakable bond between each other that will last forever. A love and understanding between two people, two soulmates, or twin flames, I should say, forever. Some of your divine masculines may love coffee, and some divine feminines may too. And so what's the advice from Spirit here? Apart from to keep going, you may need to stand up for yourself in your karmic life. This is for both divine masculine and feminine. You don't want to dip into that ego for too long, otherwise it takes you out of your heart space. But you do want to have boundaries with people, places and situations that aren't right for you. Okay, divine masculine, your advice here. Wow. Spirit is saying there's a secret here for divine masculine. If you're going to be defensive and remain in your ego, it's going to cause some kind of depression or sadness or missed opportunity. So to not do that. Okay, don't negate the love over the attention that you're supposed to be giving the karmics. Or that you feel, hashtag, you feel that you're supposed to be giving the karmics. Don't ignore the love here. Don't turn your back on divine feminine in the action space here. Remember that you are on a journey which involves two people here, not just yourself. Well, it actually involves three: divine masculine, divine feminine, and of course the divine. Okay. Divine feminine, you are to work on your mission or your craft or yourself. Okay, and as you work on yourself, you won't feel like you're missing opportunities or that you're deceiving yourself here. Because the true deception is when you try and sneak away from the truth. And many of you have kind of put your hands up in the air with the twin flame journey and said, you know what, it's too hard. I give up. My divine masculine can go jump in the lake. But look, the divine is here saying it is going to happen. You need to keep the faith for those of you who are considering walking away from the journey. If you walk away from the journey, you're walking away from your own self, your own soul. You can kind of see she's got her hands up. Like, are you serious? You know, I've got enough stuff going on for me. I've been sad. I need some acknowledgement here. I've only got this dreamy energy right now. I need more. And then you can see divine masculine is kind of like, I don't know how to deal with all of this and my karmic life. Many divine masculines are in this emotional space with the karmics in their life, and it's causing them to feel uneasy. Because all around them, they feel like they've got to be in this defensive energy. And of course, when you're in your ego, when you're in your defensive energy, defending yourself, you can't be in your heart space at the same time. And so there's this rush from the third dimensional consciousness away from love, which is fifth dimensional consciousness and above. And divine masculine's getting stuck. Divine feminine in her action space is also getting stuck. This is overthinking to an extreme. This is staying up worrying about things that may or may not happen. But can you see there the rug there is covered in flowers, is covered in this loving energy, and down here we look like we have some angels and nature. Get out of your head space and come back into your heart space. Do whatever it takes to come back into your joy, because it's in the joy that the connection is felt again. Otherwise, it's a very lonely journey. If you're in third dimensional consciousness, it's one of the loneliest journeys you'll ever have. You can't be in your ego and overthinking and in fear and also be loving. It just doesn't work. You know, which choice is better here? The fear, the bitterness, the anger, the depression, or the love, the joy, the happiness, the gratitude, the expression of love. It might take a little bit longer to get back into that space of feeling better. But once you ascend more, you'll feel better. And as you feel better, both divine feminine and divine masculine, all of a sudden there'll be a connection again. The separation will go and there'll be this connection again. Okay. Whew. This was a little bit of a tough reading. It won't resonate for all of you. Some of you are going brilliantly well in your twin flame journeys. Some of you are in separation at this time. If you want your own private reading, please contact me. My details are in the description box below. Harry and Charlotte say hi. They're camping again. And Cookie, this is Cookie, mwah, is here to say thank you for being here. And we'll see you real soon. Okay? Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'm sending much love and gratitude for you being here today. Bye. Bye.